Hello guys, hello my people. It's your girl Onana and this is Onana Nation. So if you're new on this channel, a very special welcome to you. Please go ahead and subscribe honey because you would definitely love it here. And shout outs to all our amazing subscribers. You guys are the ish. I appreciate you guys so much for all the love and support. So today guys, we're going to talk about Biggie Studios finalist Clement Toh. Clement took to his Facebook page yesterday and wrote, I saw Fish official last night. He moved towards me with a sad face. In a short while, he switched into different dresses. I don't know if I'm going crazy or paranoid, but my body, my mouth, and my entire system stopped functioning as he moved around the room with the same straight face and not talking. I don't know what this means, but it opened back my pain and frustration. RIP. So Clement came to say he saw fish in his dream. Paranormal activities are okay. It happens to so many people. All these spiritual activities, when somebody dies, sometimes you see them in your dream. Sometimes people even claim they see them physically. People even claim, I open my eyes, I saw my mom who died. I open my eyes, I saw my uncle who died. People claim they see these things normally, like it even happens physically. So I know that these things do happen, but Clement came on social media to say it happened to him. Fish just died. It's been a couple of days. We are all still heartbroken, obviously. And Clement has been thinking about it a lot as someone who spent a couple of months, 2 months to be precise, in the Biggie mansion together with Fish. When you spend so much time with somebody in a confined environment, it's just like boarding school. You wake up together, you shower together, you see them naked, like you dress in each other's presence and all that stuff. There's a certain degree of familiarity between you guys. So Clement has been in Fish's face for 2 months consecutively and coming out of the Big Brother house only 1 month after Fish is gone. Clement now is reminiscing and thinking about all these things. He's so worried about the death of Fish. He's been making post after post ever since Fish died. So he's really crying and going through a lot right now. So even before the dream where he says he saw Fish, he has been giving a lot of posts on Facebook for us to see, like his relationship with Fish, how he knew Fish about 5 years ago, even before going to the Big Brother house where they bonded again. So he has just been writing a couple of posts on the internet showing us the brotherly relationship he had with Fish. Sometimes they fought, other times they made peace, but at the end of the day, it was all love. So Clement writes, Man spent 2 months with Fish, that's in the Big Brother house. If you know what that means, seeing him naked, seeing him eat, seeing him sleep, waking up, seeing him 24/7 at all times, this feels like 10 years talking and seeing someone in the same room, locked up, saw all his positive sides and all his negative sides, saw his good sides and his bad habits, heard his secrets, bonded in different ways. There's no way we could have avoided each other no matter how angry or annoyed we got at each other. So Clement kept sharing post after post to show us how he and Fish were close. Just the relationship he had with Fish, the brotherly relationship. How boys bond and tease each other sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's all love. So Clement continues. Fish will always tell him, Clement, you're my big version. Your shades don't match. Fish will be teasing him about his sense of fashion. You know how funny Fish was. Fish will say things like, at times, I totally don't like your sense of fashion. Perry be some Budmane, Perry be some Clarane. You know how guys tease each other. And then Fish will say things like, where Clement for this street? Where Clement, let's play the game. If you win 5 baskets, you take my beer for Saturday party. That's the Saturday party at the Big Brother house. And Fish will also say things like, where Clement, you know how for cook a petit. And then Fish will say things like, Clement, we'll go shua chop for kitchen. That wish speaking McDonald go catch we. Where Fish was indeed a mood, it was indeed a vibe. Chai, papa, gone too soon. He was so full of life, he was so funny. Life. Oh. So after writing about all his experiences with Fish, that's when he came out to say he actually saw Fish in his dream last night. Fish appeared in his room. Fish walked towards him, walked and went and changed the clothes. Fish changed his clothes and Fish did not say anything to him. Fish had the same look on his face, the same frown and all that stuff. So as he said he saw Fish in his dream, when Cameroonians are still mourning, some are still in denial, some are still refusing that alive. Fish never died. He's still alive somewhere. So people have mixed emotions on the internet today. When Clement Toh came and said that he saw Fish in his dream, Cameroonians have reacted severally. People are of different opinions. And we are going to talk about what people had to say about Clement Toh's dream where he said he saw Fish. Stay tuned, let's talk about Cameroonian reactions today. So our first comment is from Phillips Oju 18. Philip says, when you die a sudden and painful death, Your spirit stays restless for a while before it goes, especially if you had unfinished dreams. When my late sister died suddenly during childbirth, that same night her spirit came to her husband, demanding her baby, who was still in the hospital. These things happened. The world is a mystery. Wow. So you can see that so many other people have had these experiences in their lives, or it has happened to someone close to them. And our next comment is from Dingsanga Kasper, and he says, humans are made of energy which can't be destroyed. We are connected with our loved ones in the mind and with this energy. He is absent, but his energy is still around and connected with our minds. The mind will paint his picture always when his vibration is felt. The look on his face is representing your current mood. It's a mind game of reality. R.I.P. Fish. So this person is giving a very insightful and powerful comment, telling us that human beings are made of vibrations, your energy and all that stuff. Even when you die, your energy is still around. That's why the people who love you and they miss you so much, they can feel your vibrations around them. That's 100% true. The next comment is from Jamila Pepsi, and she says, those saying lies, my big laugh. One of my grands from my village died of recent. He liked me so much. He was so fond of me, and same here. That's I liked him too. Few days later, I saw him in my dream in a dry farm, and one fence we were all chatting and laughing till I realized it was a dream. Where may your soul rest in peace, Rempo. So people are saying here that they had the same experiences in their lifetime. Other people are saying that it's happened to people that they know them. It is true. Someone can die and 100% you see them. You have an experience or an encounter with them somewhere. You guys are in a strange place discussing. So Nadesh Dawo say small time some person go can talk say he don't see fish from Munya market, they sell salt. Ta una go she don't down make that guy rest. Nadesh Dawo say she doesn't believe that anybody saw fish in any dream. According to her, Clement Toh is lying. He did not see fish in any dream. He's manipulating the story. He's lying. So Nadesh Dawo doesn't believe in that. Angel Lana is tackling it from a more spiritual perspective, and I think this is a very good comment. She says, go meet a man of God to help interpret why you saw him after his death. At least that might help you know why he came to you. Sometimes we have dreams that we can't interpret. God gave gifts to people. He made some of them visionaries, interpreters of dreams and prophets and all that good stuff. So Angel Lana is advising Clement, Clement, go look for a pastor to pray for you, explain your dream to him, and he will tell you the interpretation. Next comment is from Princess Fanui, and she says, maybe he is coming for you for the hate you had towards him while in the Big Brother house. Princess Fanui is just going for the salvagery. I mean, the internet with data that everybody has, they will just say any kind of nonsense on the internet. Maybe he's coming for you for the hate you had to show him in the Big Brother house. What kind of nonsense is this? People are just saying every kind of thing on the internet these days, thinking that it's a joke. It's not. So the next comment is from Kum Polycarp, and he says, the spirits don't haunt empty spaces. They go only to those who have dirty hands. You barely have days to confess the part you played. That's if you took part in the conspiracy. Ghosts don't change their colors for granted. It is a sign. So Kumpolika believes that Clement probably has a hand in Fish's demise. And he's saying that there's a reason why Fish is coming to him in the dream. Spirits don't haunt people for nothing. That's a funny comment. And Katana Love says, and when Fish appeared to you, you were shouting, I will confess, I will confess. Don't kill me, I will confess. Ah. So this person must have watched a lot of Nigerian movies for him to make this kind of comments like we see in the movies when a spirit appears to you and you're shouting, I will confess, I will confess. So he made that to be funny, but to me, it is not funny. Akong Allen Breeze says, go and apologize to his family what you have about his death. So these are still a group of people who believe that Clement is seeing fish in his dream for a reason. If his hands were clean, he wouldn't be seeing fish. That's what Akong Ali says, or that's what she insinuates. And Patience Nasa came back with a very educated and informed comment. Patience Nasa says, nobody caused his death. When you see the nature of that car, you can imagine on what speed it was. Do not point any finger. So that's a very informed comment. For a car to crash to the level where Fish's car crashed, unfortunately, it means he must have been speeding, because if he was driving at a slower speed, it would collide and maybe just crash the front and little part of the car, but the whole car was damaged, twisted, beyond repairs. So what that person is saying, that it was just the speed and, Unfortunately, the truck or the lorry was at the wrong place at the wrong time. That's the reason why he crashed. Nobody had to do that. Don't point any fingers at any person. And the next comment is from Stephanie. Stephanie, she says, with the way that they drag this bikini name all side on and off social media, how would he rest in peace? Even if na you. And then Bia Yebi says, I wonder my sister picking off rest. So they are saying that because of the way that dragging Fish's name, anybody can talk, I be one year, he not listen, blah blah blah. Everybody has something to say about his death on social media. How would he rest in peace? So somebody else came to say lies that can take you to hellfire. They don't believe that Clement Toh saw Fish in the dream. They thought that he was just lying because he wants to trend on social media because he wants attention. That's what that person is saying. And then Anyezi Linda says, yes, he's still alive somewhere. They don't even believe he's dead. He's dead. Some people still believe he's alive somewhere. And Riza Kaino says, stop thinking about him so much. Give yourself a break and you won't have to experience that again. So Riza thinks it's because Clement Toh is thinking about Fish a lot. That's why he saw Fish in the dream. Ebangam Beng says, make Pressy oppress you fine as you oppress you for Biggie House Nyam. Ayoung Ashu says, for the fact that your mouth, your body, and your entire system stop functioning as you moved around the room makes me believe in you. The same experience happened to me when the ghost of a dead person appeared to me. So Ayoung Ashu is saying that the exact thing that you explain in your dream, Clement, it has happened to me before. Normally, when somebody is dead and they appear to you in a dream, your whole body, you can't move. You sit still. Even if you want to move your body, you can't move. It's the experience that you're having is paranormal. You can't explain it. It's a spiritual something, and it's deeper than that. So that's what Ayoung Ashu was saying. So she believes Clement Toh. She believes Clement Toh's dream. You know, she believed when Clement Toh said Fish appeared to him and he was unmovable, he could not move his body. So those are some of the characteristics when you're having like a paranormal activity. That's what that person is saying. So there were a lot of reactions on the internet, and I just found it savage that Cameroonians were joking about something this serious, and people were saying that he should go and confess, his hands are involved in Fish's death and all that stuff. It's just really funny, the things we can see on the internet in the name of being savage. We should know that these people are human beings. Clement Toh is a human being, has feelings, and is in touch with his emotions. When we are provoking and laughing at people like this, we can push them into, depression, and it's horrible. This is a young man who by all means is already struggling. He went into Biggie Studios thinking he was going to win. He was a popular contestant at the time. He came out of the game, he did not win. Fish won. So he came out of the game a little disappointed. All the millions his team had been using to vote for him, he had let so many people down. He's feeling a little shy, a little disgraced and stuff. And that's a young man who has a lot to deal with. And when you come out of a reality show, the world outside is different. You come back a different person from who you went back in, from who you went into the house. Your friends start treating you differently, and some of his friends have become enemies. Some people are just jealous of him. And that's a young man who has come out of Biggie Studios to face the harsh reality of life. When you go to a reality show and come out of it, that it's a whole new ball game. Everything changes. So this is a young man who is struggling to adjust to his new reality. People recognize him everywhere, and maybe he's gotten a little more famous, but the money still isn't there, and a lot of pressure from fans and all that stuff. That's a young man. He talks about his struggles every day. If you go to his page, he talks about the struggles after a reality show every single day. So he's almost getting into depression. Cameroonians should not be the one to push somebody's child into depression. So we should be mindful of the kind of things we say on the internet. These people are human beings. They have feelings. Coming out blatantly to affect to like come and accuse somebody's child that he's the one who silenced Fish and all that stuff. Like, what you guys mean? That's really a horrible thing to say to somebody, and he has to live with all these accusations and all these fingers pointing at him. Like, that's just messy. We should mind the kind of things we say to people on the internet. So as all these comments were going on the internet, Nora Brown came out and saw that they were attacking Clement Toh, who is her protege, and it is alleged that they are even dating. So Nora Brown came out and wrote a post on her page saying, Clement, baby, don't worry. Ignore all the haters on the internet. Pack your box, baby, and get ready. I'm going to take you to Dubai for my 40th birthday, and we are going to flex and have fun, and I'm going to console you and make it worth your while. So Nora Brown came out and wrote that post on her Facebook page, and Cameroonian bloggers were sharing the page everywhere. I know it went viral. Hey, it's good to have a sugar mommy. Or Clement, now you're all fine. Your sugar mommy wants to take you to Dubai, now you're all fine, and all that stuff. So these are all the reactions to Clement's dream when he said he saw Fish in his dream. Some people were doubting him that it didn't happen. He's a liar. He's manufacturing a dream because he wants to trend on social media. Other people say they actually believe he had that dream because those things have happened to them before, or it has happened to people who are close to them, people who they know, and paranormal activities are true. These things actually do happen. So that's the reaction I have for you guys today. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Have you ever had a paranormal activity before? Have you ever had the spiritual encounters before? Let me know in the comment section. I look forward to your comments. I'll be reading, I'll be liking, I'll be replying. What do you think about Clement Toh's dream? What do you think about Cameroonians who are accusing him, pointing fingers at him, at Nonny White, at everybody? Like, they're pointing fingers at everybody, even at Biggie. Like, who were for Nahan? They are pointing fingers literally at everybody. So let me know what you think about Cameroonians accusing each other, I'll be reading your comments. I'll be seeing what you think about that in the comment section, and I'll be replying every single comment. I love you guys so much. I remain your girl Onana, and that's our update for today. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. If you're new here, a very special welcome to you. I love you so much. Please go ahead and subscribe, like, and help us share the video. If you love us, if you love our channel and you want to see us grow, help us share the video. I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe, everybody. I love you, and goodbye.